What's happening, people? Y'all know what it is. We are back again. Another episode of Random Acts Podcast. It's your boy, Mr. Jefferson.
It's your boy, Ampavelli. Before we even get to it, go ahead and let me get one of them waters, because I know you ain't about to drink both of them.
You're right.
Appreciate that. But yeah, it's another episode of RAOP.
I need a little shot of this. So.
You know, he gave me the big ass water. He's like, I ain't even gonna. You should have gave me the midget water.
I ain't gonna need all of that. Yo, we got a special guest in the building, man. I appreciate him coming back down. You know what I'm saying? The first time he came down, showed some love to the safe house. Definitely appreciate that. But we want to welcome my man Danny into the building.
What's up, people? Danny Foxworth, Charleston, South Carolina born, Moncks Corner, South Carolina raised me.
Yeah.
Podcaster, mover and shaker in the low country. You know, just holding it down for the 843.
Come on.
Well, hold on. Hey, that was y'all chance to applaud. Y'all missed y'all cue.
We got an in studio audience.
Yeah.
And this nigga late as a skate.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me on. Seriously though, man, I've been a long time fan. I remember the first time I got wind of y'all's podcast. It was through an IG clip. And it was actually you, Joe, when you had Devin in the torture rack. And it just took me back because I remember I used to play wrestle with my cousin Poop. And we had just finished having dinner, and I put him in the torture rack. And that cat, he threw up all over my shirt, man. Because we had just finished eating. We went out in the backyard to wrestle. And he's like, put me down. Because I wanted to be Lex Luger. He wanted to be Randy Savage.
Yeah.
And it went bad.
That's crazy. I would have never put no one else in the torture rack again.
Oh, I didn't. I learned my lesson quick.
Yeah, that day Devin showed up late to the podcast. I think me and Amp was chilling in the crib for like an hour or so.
Was he late or were you late?
No, Devin was definitely late.
He was late. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I opened the door and that nigga immediately attacks me, bro. Like he like punched me or speared me or something, bro.
Yeah.
And all I know is for like 5 to 10 minutes, him and I are legit wrestling in this nigga Amp's living room. He's in the back setting up.
Yeah.
No, we was already recording.
Oh, yes, we were recording, matter of fact. And I had just stepped out to go let him in. So we wrestling in the front. I remember I picked this nigga up in the living room, put him in the torture rack, and I walked him down the hall into the room.
Little ass kid.
This nigga just started dying and laughing. I walked that nigga behind the camera, and I'm like, fuck this shit.
But man, yeah, for real though, appreciate y'all having me on. This is an honor.
Definitely.
Big honor.
He came all the way from Moncks Corner.
Yeah.
So you the second most famous. I think the first most famous person from Moncks Corner is Charlemagne.
Charlemagne, yeah. We actually went to high school together.
Oh, you and Charlemagne went to high school together?
Yeah, we the same age.
Damn.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I think he got kicked out of his 10th grade year, and then he ended up going to night school and finishing. But yeah, he was just old. He was just Larry with the big afro.
That's funny.
Yeah, that boy stayed in suspension. Damn.
Y'all was cool or y'all was...
I mean, we wasn't really cool like that. I mean, we had a bunch of mutual friends, and if we see each other in the hallway, we say what's up, but that was about the extent of it.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually talked to him. Gosh, it's been probably like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know one thing, because my people from... you listen to the show.
Oh, yeah.
My people from something.
They from Moncks City. Shout out 803.
So my people from something. So the thing about something, like everybody know everybody, whether you like related or not. So
yeah,
I be on here. He be hating. I say John Morant, my cousin.
This nigga is clearly lying.
Come on, bro. John Morant, my cousin. Bro.
John Morant can be your cousin, but Charles Barkley can't be mine.
Oh, we got your brother here, Philip.
Charles
Barkley, y'all cut. All right, bro.
Hey, bro.
Shut up, dude.
I ain't lying. Charles Barkley, our cousin, man.
All right,
man, small world.
That nigga from Bama. So yeah, you can't have John Morant, bro. Until you validated by somebody
if you got
else.
Charles, all right.
Hey, my brother here, bro. He put a stamp on it.
All right, bro. So we finally got that myth out the way about Joe. We on the past 7 years we've been saying Joe been lying. Apparently Charles Barkley his cousin. So salute to that, man. So what is it like? I know it's so slow out there, man. So what is like out in South Carolina?
Man, I couldn't have said it better. It's just a.
I know when we gotta go out there for the family shit. Mm-hmm. One of the main things I hate, you don't get no reception out there.
That's real.
Social media is dead. It's dead for all that shit.
That's real. There's certain parts of the county, this shit goes down to 3G. I'm like, I didn't even know they had 3G anymore. But yeah, just real simple country life. I'm out in the woods. This is a section of Moncks Corner called Long Ridge, and yeah, it's like there's just nothing but stop signs, like no traffic lights, no stores, no nothing.
Let me ask you this. So,
you go to Balo?
Man, we don't have Balos no more, man. All the Balos got turned into what? Well, we actually had.
Hold on, what the fuck is a Balo?
It's a grocery store. You ain't seen them in North Carolina?
Nah.
Oh.
Now Balo got turned into Food Lion.
Damn, didn't Food Lion go out of business?
Here it did.
Who? Oh, here. Yeah.
Y'all have Food Lions in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Man,
everything in Jacksonville go out of shit. Albertsons, Food Line. What else was it? It's another store around that Albertsons time that went out. That was like a national franchise that left here.
We had Albertsons there?
Yeah. It was on the north side, nigga.
Bro, we ain't know. I don't remember the Albertsons.
Yes, it was Albertsons, bro.
I don't know about that one.
It was one Albertsons in Jacksonville when we moved here. You remember that? See?
But it was on the north side?
If I ain't mistaken.
I don't know about that.
Huh? Yeah.
But man, I got teary-eyed when I going through Duval and I seen all these Winn-Dixies, man. That's taking me back.
Well, Winn-Dixie is like, I think it came out in Duval, right? I think Winn-Dixie like a Duval. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because we used to have a bunch of Winn-Dixies in the Charleston area, and then they all closed like in the early 90s, and then they came back in the late 90s, and then 3 years later, it's like they were all gone again. So, man, I miss Winn-Dixie.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember for a second, and y'all had like a Lowe's grocery store. That might be like North Carolina.
Lowe's grocery.
Like Lowe's.
Oh, Yep. That shit fucked me up the first time I seen it. I was like, what?
Yeah, we got them around here, man. They booming.
Yeah, we thought it was like a hardware store. Like, nah, the motherfuckers selling Lunchables.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought the same thing too when they started popping up. I'm like, man, so it's just like a scaled down version of Lowe's. I'm like, oh, they sell food in this bitch? Yeah. Oh, okay.
The first time I heard Aldi's was in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And whoever took me to Aldi's did a terrible job of like prefacing the store, or like even telling me about it. They was like, yo, they just sell like expired bread and old meat. You know, you get it for the cheap. Damn. I was like, nigga, I'm not eating none of that shit. I don't care how much it costs. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like, you ever been to Save-A-Lot?
Yeah.
Save-A-Lot is kind of expired. I want to say Aldi's like that. Aldi's is kind of
Aldi's
like,
ain't it?
It's just their brand.
Right. So Aldi's isn't expired, but because of this thought, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I legit like went into it. It was like, I ain't shopping for shit, nigga. Me and my girl went one time. I swear the chicken was like white, like. It looked like somebody had just dyed white. You know what I mean? Like pale. I was like, yeah, nah, we not. If we gotta buy that, we not eating.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather die of starvation than this shit.
So that rigor mortis chicken,
bruh.
That's crazy.
Chicken looked like it was on a prop set or something.
All these just pretty much, it's like higher scale Save-A-Lot, but I hate grocery stores where you don't get no bags or nothing.
Yeah.
They just toss your shit in the cart.
Now I do fuck with Aldi's now. Like I had bought some salmon the other day from them. You know what I mean? Like I get little shit and it's like, okay, I'm finna cook this. You know what I mean?
You ever seen that video where bro was working at Aldi's and he was scanning the shit and he was like moving real fast and the meme was like, this nigga ain't moving fast, he's just moving his head.
Yeah, bro. That nigga
like, bro, you not moving
I was
fast.
laughing. So, man, where the fuck is my hat at? Hey, Philip, pass me my motherfucking hat.
It's behind you.
Is it? I'm wildin'.
Never mind.
Hey,
man,
man.
what y'all smoking on?
Hey, I be telling folks, if you see me without a hat on, I'm going through some shit in life, nigga. Like,
Send him home.
man, whatever. Let me hit that shit.
But y'all got it. You got it.
Man, I was like, damn, something feel off.
But like, what you got? So go ahead and promote your podcast and whatnot.
Yeah, so I actually have 2 podcasts. The first one is a baseball podcast called At the Plate with Danny Foxworth. And basically,
I ain't got my Marlins hat, but shout out to the.
I was wondering,
Y'all
bro,
see?
why you ain't put that bit on?
I'm repping Magnus is greater today.
Yeah, shout out to Magnus.
so I'd done a handful of podcast appearances like at the beginning of the pandemic, and I started getting a lot of good feedback. And eventually, my friends started asking me, when you going to put your own podcast out? And then I was like, initially, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But then the more guest appearances I got under my belt, the bigger that itch became to branch out on my own. But I was like, what am I going to talk about? Because it's like, it's so easy to talk about the same stuff that everybody else is. But I just wanted to stand out. And it wasn't until I was on Twitter and I was like, all right, I see my other fellow black folks that I follow on Twitter that enjoy baseball as much as I do, because that's my first love. Yeah. And then when I realized that they were all rooting for different teams, the light bulb went off. I was like, oh shit, I might be able to talk to them about their favorite teams. So like this was like towards the end of 2022, and I'm reaching out to all of my friends like, yo, this is my idea that I have, and would you be interested in being a guest? And all of them said yeah. So I was like, all right, I got my opening. So it's that podcast, and then I have another podcast called Since We Last Spoke with Danny Foxworth, where it's just like general discussion, some serious topics, some lighthearted shit. Just basically talking about what's going on in my life. And like I had an episode talking about my colonoscopy procedure, and had another one just talking about dealing with anxiety, dealing with grief. But the thing is, I don't want to beat people over the head with the serious shit. Yeah. So I mix it up with some more lighthearted stuff. So I'll do some episodes where it's just me sharing childhood stories, like the time I got cussed out by Anthony Mason, and yeah. So yeah, just to talk about that real quick. There was a brief period in the early 90s where the Knicks used to have their training camp at the College of Charleston. Yeah. And me, my friend Brian, and his mom, we posted up at the Omni Hotel where the Knicks stayed at, out in the lobby right before they were going to go to practice, because the practice facility was like maybe a block and a half from the hotel. So we're out in the lobby, and it was Anthony Mason, Anthony Bonner, and I believe Charles Smith. They were coming downstairs, and Anthony Mason was on 10. Like his eyes were like brake lights. They were so bloodshot. Like he was drunk.
Well, he always had yellow eyes like Boosie.
But I just heard him making a commotion, and me and my friend Brian, we were like, oh shit, it goes Anthony Mason. He's like, yo, Danny, get his autograph.
That's literally the wrong nigga you get.
Yeah. Yeah, and so they walked past us. Brian's mom went in the bathroom, so they're walking down the hallway towards the exit to go to the practice facility. And so I run up behind Anthony Mason, and I like tug on his warm ups, and he turns around. I'm like, hey, I'm a big fan. Can I get your autograph? And he just looked at me. He goes, man, get the fuck out my face, kid. And he turned around and kept walking. Now I'm just like,
that's funny as
oh
fuck.
Shit. I just got cussed out by Anthony Mason. Like, that's the coolest shit in the world. And then Brian's mom comes back out of the bathroom. She's like, what was all that commotion? And then Brian told him, yeah, Anthony Mason cussed Danny out. And she was like, where the fuck is his ass at? Like, I'm finna go find him, but he was already gone.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sorry. If his mom would have seen him, Anthony Mason would have definitely slapped her.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Anthony Mason, God rest his soul, he definitely beat up women.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them allegations on him. He ain't here to defend himself.
That's
he
crazy.
definitely beat up bitches.
That's crazy.
But
I would have been like, because didn't Biggie make a song about him? I got a story to tell.
Yeah.
About somebody taking his wife or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, that's why. Nah, he would have beat my ass. I would have been like, that's why Biggie was rapping about you. Fuck nigga.
But I'd had some other episodes, like me and a couple other homies. We did like a Wu-Tang solo album tournament episode. We did a fast food French fries tournament episode, and just mixing it up.
Yeah.
Bunch of different shit you'll find on both of those podcasts. They're available on all streaming services and on my YouTube channel, which is you can follow at Danny Foxworth 843.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Banks be praising you all the time. I've checked out a couple of you. I haven't checked out everything.
Yeah.
You drop a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You got a lot of episodes pumping.
Yeah,
but that's what I fuck with.
Yeah, I just have my phone full of notes and just like things I want to talk about and guests I want to have on. So
you had Joseph on the show, not this one.
Yeah.
Joseph Johnson.
Yeah. Oh man, that's still probably my favorite episode because whenever y'all
he made sure to specify not this nigga.
Yeah, this nigga got nothing to talk about.
Oh, that's crazy. Don't get this nigga.
The important Joseph.
Oh, that's
HVAC Joseph. But
HVAC Joseph is crazy.
Yeah. That's like calling a nigga CDL, whatever your name is. You know what I mean? Like, you CDL Mike.
But you had posted the clip on your IG, and I hit the like button. I left a comment talking about how much I enjoyed the episode, and he saw it. Mm-hmm. So then I guess he looked at my page, and then he saw that I did a podcast. So he followed me, and then he like hits me up maybe 10 minutes later. I'm still at work, and he's like, "Yo, I see that you got a podcast. There's some other stuff I'd like to talk about as well." He's like,
right.
Can we chop it up? And he gave me his, and then we exchanged numbers, and I got off of work, and we talked for about a good 20 minutes and just set everything up. And then when we actually got the podcast, we actually did our episode. I was like, wow, this dude has an incredible journey.
Yeah.
And which, oddly enough, his wife is from Somerville, South Carolina, which is literally the next town over from me. So I was like, wow,
yeah,
it's a small world.
For sure. Shout out to Joseph for sure.
Big time.
One thing that I love about him is he's all about getting that message out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's very positive in the sense, yo, I'm teaching a trade. I'm trying to teach you I'm not giving you everything, but I'm giving you the game I got, giving you the game I know. Mm-hmm. And this will help you get into the doors, get more money, get things easier, man, hey.
And big shout out to Joseph Johnson, man. Yeah. The thing I love is he actually goes into prisons and talks to the inmates. Like he meets them where they are, which I think is big, super important.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think at that point when he was on that show, I don't think he was doing that yet. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
going to the prisons, but like I seen like after he went on here, I don't know what
he done took off. Yeah,
he's been on a roll for sure.
He was like that LeBron meme. You remember the LeBron meme when they were down 3-1 against the Warriors?
Yeah,
and he's focused in the camera. He like that nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
What's like the hardest thing about podcasting?
Man, the hardest thing, I think doing the solo episodes for me because. I'm a natural introvert. I'm not that talkative of a person, but I have thoughts and ideas that I want to still get out to. That I still want to get out to the people. And like the first few episodes I did by myself, and I'm like talking for that long. To me, it seemed like I was talking for 3 hours, and then whenever I actually stuff uploaded, I was like, damn, I only talked for like 11 minutes. Well, fuck it, this is what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit not easy.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I'm an introvert. I talk mostly on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like for the past 3 weeks, I wanted to.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let's talk about that. This nigga Amp is such an introvert. People think that he does not fuck with them.
Yeah.
And I have to go far and wide to say, no, this nigga don't fuck with me. Like, we be in this bit dead silent. We don't start talking until we record.
Yeah.
I be like, yo, just give him a break. That nigga, one day he'll tell you a joke, you know?
Mm-hmm. One day.
Yeah, I feel you on that 100%.
Nah, you should tell him, that nigga don't fuck with you.
I be ready to dead that shit from the jump, but I be like, man, look, let me let you know, he just don't speak, bro.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I can imagine a solo. I haven't done one yet. I don't know if I'll ever have to, but if I do, I could imagine one thing that would be a challenge for me is I'm not very. Let me say it like this: I'm not as organized as I need to be at times. So with something like this, I'm very analytical about how I want to deliver a message, and I love bouncing off an amp. Pause. That was fucking crazy.
That was wild.
Bitch, you ain't gonna get no extra points. Pulling no move.
That was gay. That was gay. Like, that was crazy.
What's that Pimp C one?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah,
you in the closet, nigga know I'm talking about you a homosexual. Know I'm talking
Push
about
that shit
I ain't
on
got nothing
myself.
against you, but nigga, don't be trying to
That
pause in
was
the
fucking
pussy population,
crazy.
nigga, with your old sick dick.
Nah, I don't even know how that came out. Like,
Oh
pause.
man.
Yeah,
You like bouncing off
I got
an
another one. I ain't added to the
Nah,
soundboard.
let's not say that again. Man, hey, matter of fact, clip that shit out. That was crazy. Damn.
Get on to what you were saying, nigga.
Bruh. So, reacting to this nigga is actually better because, you know, it does allow me to like shoot from the hip, be a little more free with what I say, how I say things or whatever, you know what I mean? And then also being carefree in that regard, right?
Yeah.
When I'm talking about myself, yeah, I want to present more of a, I guess, well thought out, you know, message. But I don't know. I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for sure.
Who is y'all? I don't do slow shit.
Not to say you do, but you have, nigga.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Ugly
I've been
ass
trying
boy.
to.
God damn.
I've been trying to do like a solo live stream, but I can't really. I'm just scared I'll be, cause that's like I ain't gonna say it's like doing stand up comedy, but like niggas watching you, and you can't be freezing up and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like when you do it's not like when you do like. If you do like the solo shit, like recorded wise, like not live, like you can just take out all the ums and you could like literally stop and take like a 20-minute break and come back and just keep talking. But like the live stream, that's like another beast right there. I ain't do that. You did any live streams yet?
No, I'm not at that level yet.
I be watching Kai Cenat and shit, like Kai Cenat, however you say that nigga name, and I'm like, yo, I don't get how he got to the point he's at now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that nigga just be yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never caught it.
I can't sit on, like, I couldn't imagine sitting in front of the computer and cooning like that for that long.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what most of them niggas do. I ain't saying copy on that shit, but sometimes.
You be on some bullshit sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes he definitely be wilding.
Okay, yeah, I never peeped any of his live streams. I'm familiar with him, but I'm not tapped in like that.
Yeah.
Like you look at the live stream, he had like a whole like mariachi band or some shit, just in his room, just playing music, dancing. Like he ain't really got to do much. He just like at that point, he's so famous
now.
Like,
he can do anything.
The chat do the work for him pretty much.
Oh wow, okay. So like the chat sets the premise for him, and then he just
bring an extra
honors
shit.
their request. Wow, mariachi band. That's kind of fire though.
Yeah. I remember one time he had the mariachi band in there and a horse, and he was in there going crazy. Why the fuck you brought a horse in your living room?
That's wild.
Niggas just on a
Imagine
horse.
walking the horse through the damn house. What the hell did you doing, Kai? Hey man, never mind that shit. Go back in your room.
The one he had like Nicki Minaj on there. They had a dance off. I was like, yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
You ain't really got.
You ain't got to do nothing. They brought a throne in, and you know that was that.
Yeah. And she already, the coke gonna do the work for her.
Yeah.
So you ain't really got to do much after that.
That woman is
She's something else.
insane.
Like nigga coming here off a fresh pack. You ain't gotta do no notes.
I don't even know how I would react to Nicki Minaj. Like, yeah, I understand you're famous and whatnot, but you're being weird.
Yeah.
Like those different like personalities and shit. I'd be like, yo, somebody want to check on her?
You not a barb?
What?
You not a barb, nigga? You want me? It's gonna be the same thing when I say it again.
Fuck.
You don't fuck with Nicki Minaj?
I mean, to what the extent?
Do you listen to her music?
Fuck no.
All right.
Why would I listen to? And I mean, I might, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't never listened to her music. I don't know
Yeah, all I know is she go through like 4 different personalities in a song. She be barking at niggas, growling on one, and
my
then
God.
next thing I know, it be high pitch as fuck. Yeah, I can't take that shit.
I can't sit through that either.
And then them bars be ass.
The bars be ass.
Yeah.
They say she the best woman rapper.
I mean, she had a decent little run.
I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna stop trolling you because I think you listen to her music, but you ain't
No.
All right, you got it.
But when she went on Monster, like,
Oh yeah, she killed Monster.
like, bro, during that period, Roman Reigns shit or whatever.
Roman's Revenge.
Roman's Revenge.
I'm gonna say that's a wrestler. Nigga.
Yeah. Shout out to Physical. But the Roman's Revenge, that shit was hard. You know what I mean? She had a run. That can't be taken away from her. But today, she has. And it's as bad as that one on her back.
That's crazy. Yeah, shout out to her. But what's some of the things you learned from the podcast game?
Man, some of the things I learned
About yourself.
About myself, I'm doing a lot better with as far as like taking a risk, because I mean when I had the idea of doing it, but it was just a matter of actually doing it. And I was like, and it was freezing me up sometimes. I was like, man, just jump out the plane and build a parachute on the way down. And like, might as well, fuck it, just start it. So
yeah,
I think the hardest thing was for me really was just actually just getting the wheels in motion. And then once I got a few episodes under my belt and started to get more comfortable, then it became a little just progressively easier. So I think that's probably the biggest takeaway from me doing podcasting.
Yeah, you my fault, that was me. You do most of your shit like on StreamYard, right? Or you do any in person?
Not yet.
Come on, man. You got that nice ass layout at the crib, you know?
Appreciate it. But man, yeah, I'm want to do like live streams, and eventually I want to do a live show. Like way down the road.
Yeah.
That's something I always had stuck in the back of my head, because shout out to Mo and Mike from We're Just the Messengers,
yeah,
man.
For sure.
They were the ones that really laid the podcast blueprint down in the Charleston area. And I think it was for their 100th episode. They did a live episode, and I was so mad that I couldn't make that episode, but I really salute them. Yeah. For real. They put Charleston on their back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that live show shit, that's some work right there. That ain't easy.
It ain't. That shit, when we go down to Miami and do it, we always have a good ass time. But yeah, it's a lot different.
Joe went to Art Basel, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Man, yeah, that's fine.
I think literally all the ones that we did 2 lives. All 3 of them been in Miami.
Yeah. The
first one was just like a random ass weekend in Miami. Mm-hmm. Then the second 2 was like during Art Basel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah. For the 5th year anniversary, we had such a hell of a turnout. I didn't realize how much I was wilding on that episode. Like during that live stream. I gotta go back and listen to that one. There was a white woman in the audience, like sitting in the front. Mm-hmm. And at one point, I asked her, like I was talking to, like telling her a story about white people, and then I asked her, "Are you white?" And she was like, "Yes." And I continued to tell the story.
It's funny because the couple, they were like the only white people there, and I bet she was like, "Why you got me at this nigga shit?" It was like at least 100 niggas in there. Like she probably like, "Why do you got me at this nigga?"
Yeah, it was funny as fuck. I was drunk. We had so much Crown out there that night.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I gave him a bottle of Crown. The dude in the front.
Oh.
Yeah, the couple, I gave him a whole bottle.
Hey, look, I know this nigga was wild. Y'all take this.
Yeah, complimentary bottle of Crown.
For your troubles.
But yeah, you're going to get to that one day.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah, Lord willing.
Yeah.
So, we got a few topics ourselves, right? Built up for today?
Nah, that was the end of the show. We done.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, we appreciate you driving all this way down.
Hey, let's do real nigga of the week. They need their ass beat and get up out of here.
Nah. I want to talk about that Kendrick shit real quick.
Yeah, man. Nah, we definitely got some more time.
Yeah, they got the internet going nuts.
Well, y'all want to do that or y'all want to race some suits?
Oh man, let's race some suits. Let's race some suits, man.
Is the button on there?
You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother.
It's been a
you
minute.
gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta go rate that suit.
Arriba.
All right. We're gonna dedicate this whole session to this nigga.
Nah, this whole TikTok is crazy as fuck. I randomly get a text from Amp. And he says this nigga suit's going crazy.
Yeah, no bullshit, man.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, dude. It's 5 in the morning. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, dude. Let me see the details, dude. Let me show them the details, dude. Yes, sir, dude. Ain't nobody bad like you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. His suit a 10.
It's a 10?
That's a hey,
Boy
look,
got
for
on
his
Tweety
age,
Bird.
where he went,
Yes,
I can guarantee he left with her.
Bro, 38.
Alright. For his age, that's actually a nice suit. You go somewhere.
Hold up, bro.
The pants is wild. The pants is wild.
That lace is
fuck.
out of
I didn't
control.
think that was lace. I thought it was like an overlay, but yeah, nah, those
That
pants.
nigga pants made out of a negligee.
Those are freak nigga pants. Like
Yeah, that might be that's a couple point deduction.
you gotta
right there.
send a nigga home in them pants. Like
That shit crazy. That nigga got on Fenty pants. Nigga got on Victoria's Secret pants. That's
Oh
crazy.
man.
Bruh.
Nah, you gotta take some points off of them pants. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Nah, them pants crazy. If they were overlay, like that, they should have had a white sheath underneath or something. But
Bro, that blazer crazy. Blazer like it came with some ribs.
that blazer came
That
with a
bow
pack of
tie is-
Newports
that bow tie is
inside.
out of control too.
Oh, yeah,
On
that
the
bow tie
inside
crazy.
pocket.
Golly.
Yeah, nah, that bow tie crazy.
He got some ribs, a haircut, and that suit in the same building.
Oh, he got the cornrows with the do-rag and that Samaki Walker derby.
They give you every accessory with a black and mild. that nigga say, let me get that gold bow tie. What you want, a wood tip boy? Wood tip one, that's what you look like.
Bro, that hat crazy. I don't know about 10.
Hey, bro, he an old head, bro. The details, bro.
What you get?
You heard him.
I gotta give him extra point. I'll say I took points off for the pants. I gotta give him extra points for the hype man. The hype man is
That
Yeah.
hype man,
This
that's
a 10,
good
bro.
point.
This a 10. You walk into a building dressed like that, and a nigga, yes sir, dude.
I have to give him a 9. I'll give him a slight deduction for the lace pants.
Yeah, the pants nasty. The pants disgusting. The pants is.
All right. We'll give him a 9. All right, this suit is.
This Harlem Nights.
Hold on. Is that a fur coat?
Yeah. Well,
A fox?
Monster Dude, Al Capone. Yeah, saw dude. 5 in the morning. Yeah, saw
the fact that he is actually styling these suits every time is funny
Boy,
as
I got a
fuck.
zoot suit, boy. Yeah, saw dude. Yeah.
That nigga look like the penguin, bro.
Saw dude. That's all you need is your Tommy gun, boy.
Nah, he pulled out the stack. Nah,
Yeah, bro.
nah,
You can't hate on a nigga like that.
OG get a 10 for this one.
Yeah, that stack, that's sent it over the top.
That's a 10 right there.
That's
You
the
can't
best
hate on a
accessory
nigga
right
like
there.
that. That nigga robbed Richard Pryor for that suit. Bro, that blazer long as a thong.
He that dude that got shot at the beginning of Harlem Nights by Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Kids bring me bad luck.
Come on, 6 with your bad ass.
I got dog get a 10 on this one.
Yeah, I
he
gotta
clean.
give it to him. Them some bowling shoes, but yeah, he give it to you.
I was trying to think of what them shoes reminded me of, but yeah, you hit the nail on the
Them
head,
look like
Joe.
some Air
He got
Ones
some,
right
he
there.
got some Bruno Molly's. I don't know what's going on with this one.
This one crazy.
When animals attack.
Hey, sir, dude. I found my nigga in the dark, boy. Yes, sir. You better
I mean, he actually coordinated the fuck out of this
quit
suit.
playing what you do.
Like this fit.
Yes.
The
sir.
shoes. The shoes is.
Wait.
That nigga a
Don't know
pervert.
you
That's a-
did. Five in the
That's a different cat right there.
Yes, sir, dude.
Ain't nobody bad like me.
Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Let me see.
He feeding into the hype now. That nigga got on leopard and cheetah.
It's 5 in the morning.
He's spamming that Pretty Ricky song.
Yes, sir, dude.
He just heard that shit last week.
Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, dude. Boy, you a bad man, dude.
Ain't nobody bad like me.
Yes, sir, dude.
That's his song. That, I mean, he coordinated the fuck out of that. Them shoes give him a 3-point deduction.
Yeah.
I would have gave that nigga a 10 if he would have just had on solid brown shoes, honestly. But that nigga get a 6 actually, because them shoes is nasty.
Them shoes is disgusting, bro.
Bruh.
Hold on, let's get a closer back on the shoes.
Oh my god. That nigga got on leather, velour, and leopard.
That's out of control.
He got like 5 different. He got on 5 different cats, 5 different browns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
What y'all giving this one?
Nah, yeah, you getting about a 6 from me. Them shoes.
Yeah, I give him about a 5.
Them shoes is.
I'm gonna give bro a 4.
Bro, stop flashing them shoes.
Man, he look like he behind.
Bro,
on
is
his
that gator on the tip of them shoes, bro? Go back. I know that ain't gator.
Yeah, that's Gator.
Dog.
Bro, come on, man. You can't. That nigga got the whole animal kingdom on his back.
One of his homies worked at the pet hospital. Nigga said we got some sick leopards on the way.
Damn, he had a K. That's a stat. With 2 size 9s. And we got Pet Cemetery. You see what I did there?
Shout out to
Green
Kendrick
ass
Lamar.
nigga.
I deserve that.
Yeah, that one went over my head, big dog.
Hey, bro.
All
That
right,
ball was crazy.
So
that,
we got a 9.
a
We got
10.
a 10.
And then this one actually
A 2.
Yeah. This one don't get much.
All right, so let's do the math. 9. What's that? 19. 15. No, 14. You said 5. 14 out of 30.
14 out of 30? Yeah, you failed, my brother.
Let's try again next time. He almost had it. Oh no, we got one more.
Oh.
We got a bonus.
Yeah,
I don't know if this works, but we got a bonus. Hopefully,
Yes,
let's see if
sir,
he
dude.
revive himself.
Yes, sir, dude. It's 5 in the morning. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Ooh, let me get the details, dude. Let me get
There's too
the
much
details.
going on in this.
Nah.
Ooh, yes,
For him to come back, he needed an 81 point performance.
Yes, sir, dude.
Oh, not the bridge.
Yes, sir, dude.
Whoa.
You ain't playing with him, dude.
Don't stop till the casket drops.
Yes, sir, dude.
He sing background somewhere.
Bro. Them damn braids, bro. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
Yeah, he wildin'.
NBA live braids.
I that's crazy. The hair on the left side of his head, he need to stop with them braids, bro.
Damn, OG, he like the Jaguar. Started off strong, ended bad.
Alright. Yeah, this suit nasty. He got a picnic table
That's
on
real
them pants.
nasty. It's that jacket, man. That jacket ruins that whole fit for me.
Yeah, that jacket cheap as fuck.
Them pants crazy. That's you remember the outfits you get at the flea market with the pants? It came with the pants, the button up and then the hat too.
Yeah, yeah. That nigga got that whole suit from City Trends. It was on one hanger.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that collar is big as shit too.
You could fly a plane with that collar.
Nah, I ain't rocking with this one right here. Nah.
That nigga 16 out of 40.
Is this this might be worse than the Animal Kingdom one, right?
Yeah, this is a 2. This is no.
I was going to shoot him some bail till he took that hat off, and all bets were off.
Nah.
Yeah, I was just trying to show off. He like, man, I'm old. I can still grow my hair. The hairline ain't there, but he's like, he like, look, I got the Jerry Rice braids. He like, I still got it. He might be able to pull a young one with them.
That's funny.
That's what that would be fire if he showed up in the next fit with that Popeyes helmet like Jerry Rice.
Look at his face right here.
That nigga need a drink.
He like, them braids hurt. He put an ice pack.
That's funny as fuck.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, OG, you get a 1 on that. This one, actually.
Yeah.
And can still see the tank top.
You hear
too.
me, young buck? You hear me?
If you gonna have a tank top like that, at least have a gold chain on or something.
You got to.
He ain't got no jewelry.
Nah, he got them braids, bro.
He might still catch a young one with this one. I don't know.
I mean, he pull out that stack. He getting them a young one.
He got a young one. Somebody doing them braids. An
Old woman ain't doing them braids.
Old women got arthritis. They ain't doing no braids.
They ain't doing no braids.
So he obviously got a young girl that's doing his braids.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey man, salute OG. Maybe next time, OG. I'm gonna send you this clip.
That nigga look like an old ass Gilly the Kid with braids. Braids and bad suits.
I'm gonna send him the clip.
Gilly, get your cousin.
I'm gonna send him the clip. He gonna reply, "Don't get cut."
Yeah, shit. That's Gilly the Kid, daddy.
Billy the Kid.
He do look like Gilly though.
He do look like Gilly.
That's Gilly the Kid, daddy.
That's crazy. The Diddy bop right here.
For real.
He feeling himself, man. Hey, this been another edition of Rate That Suit.
Oh man.
You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta
That was
go
good.
rate that suit.
All right, man.
Y'all know what time it is.
The legends are beefing. So, man, Future.
Future.
Yeah, Future. Danny, you heard the Future album?
Nah, I haven't.
Damn. You listen to Future?
Sparingly.
Sparingly?
Yeah.
I will say this new album is really, really good. And I come on here all the time. I always slander Metro Boomin. I'm not the biggest Metro Boomin fan beat wise. I think some of his beats are kind of boring trap wise.
Yeah.
But he did his thing on this album.
Okay.
It's really good. I really, really liked it. So, what is the name of the album again, Joe? I'm fucking up. We Don't Trust You.
We Don't Trust You, yeah.
So it was called We Don't Trust You. We all know that Drake and Metro Boomin are beefing. It's a lot of things going on. Some people say it's over a girl. Some people say it's over placements of one of the songs. It's a lot of shit going on why they beefing pretty much.
Okay, I didn't even know they were beefing.
Yeah. So, you know, Future. He got his shit in with Drake. They got an album. What a time! They got a bunch of songs. They got a Grammy together. They got a lot going on. So it's like one of them things where it's like them niggas was friends, but Future he put his what's the proper terminology? He picked his side. He picked his side for Metro Boomin pretty much. So he said, fuck the friendship with Drake. You getting at my homie, so we got to go to war with you. So it's one of them things. So the first track alone, I forgot the name of the track. Let me pull it up. But the intro track, Future is getting at Drake.
No shit.
Getting at him, going crazy on him.
Wow.
All kind of bars. So it kind of like came out of left field because everybody was alluding. They were like, oh, they got this album about Drake, and I'm a big Drake fan, so when I seen that shit, I'm a big Future fan. I was like, man, I don't want these motherfuckers to beef. You listen to Drake, or you listen to any of them?
Future and Drake. Well, Drake, not really.
What you listen to?
Man, shit, I like Rock Marcy. I like
Oh, you like that grimy shit. You listen to Griselda and all that?
Yeah, I like mainly Rock Marcy and like Stove God Cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to be in the mood to listen to a whole bunch of West Side Gun. It's his voice. It just
Nah, I ain't fucking with West Side Gun. I like I'm not really a Griselda fan. I'm not really a whole boom bap rap type fan.
Right.
But I do like Benny. Benny's cool.
Yeah.
Benny's cool. That's really about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rock Marcy, I ain't really. You listen to him back when he was making songs with Biggie and shit.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was
He
making.
got a song with Biggie. Rock Marciano.
I haven't heard it.
It's on SoundCloud. He got a song with Biggie. He was making because he was I don't know too much about him. Everything I know about Rock Marcy is from Eric.
Okay.
Apparently he was with Flip Mode, right? With
Yeah.
Busta and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a song with Biggie back in the day.
Okay, I didn't know
He been in
that.
the game a long time, so yeah.
But a lot of Project Pat too.
Oh, Project Pat.
Love
yeah,
Pat.
that's legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what I miss about the Kendrick?
We
We get into it yet?
No, we ain't really get into it. I was trying to find out. I was trying to gauge and see what kind of music he listened to.
Got you.
Because I was asking him, did he listen to Drake? He said he didn't listen to Drake. He said he don't listen to Future. So I was just trying to see check the temperature.
But I mean, I was still curious as to how that beef started.
Yeah. So I was getting into, I think the only thing I really mentioned, I mentioned how Drake and Metro was beefing. You had watched that video, didn't you, that I sent? I think them niggas was beefing over a girl. Fuck that other shit. Niggas say one of the reasons why they beefing. So Young Thug had dropped that album, Business is Business.
Yeah.
And on the beginning of it, it had Drake doing the intro. And Metro Boomin dropped a version of Business is Business. I think it was called like a Metro Boomin's version. And he took the Drake song off. And they said that's one of the reasons. And they said also Drake had a verse on the last Metro album, and they said Drake's verse got cut off.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that beef went that deep.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit going on. Bunch of
Damn.
Hey man, what's the hashtag light skinned nigga shit?
Real.
Yeah. And then we seen Metro Boomin the other week, nigga sniffing coochie fingers.
Yeah, that ain't make no sense.
His head not in the right space right now.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
So, we all known for years, Drake and Kendrick Lamar done had like a secret beef going on. It's one of them things where it's like, I don't want to believe these niggas got beef.
Right.
But obviously they got beef. But
Right.
it's like one of them things where you like, man, let's just act like it's not happening.
Right, right.
So, on this album, this nigga Future pretty much said, I'm gonna have all the niggas on here that might hate Drake. So he had a verse from Kendrick, and then he had a verse with Rick Ross, and Tia Kemp.
Yep.
She been saying that Rick Ross don't really fuck with Drake, and he be talking shit about it. So
Yeah.
he got like all the niggas that don't like Drake pretty much.
Yeah.
So on one of the songs.
That line alone fucking crazy.
So to the people that's listening right now, I found a video like breaking down like all the bars. So here you go right here. All the beef related bars, not all the bars.
Here's 4 brilliant details. Kendrick's verse, this opening line addresses Drake and J. Cole's first-person shooter, where the two take turns boasting about being the GOATs, which Kendrick took personally. Kendrick's opening bar warns them to watch their mouths, with the word coffin likely alluding to J. Cole's opening bar on first-person shooter, returning your song to a funeral. But also notice how coffin is a homophone for coughing, which relates to the neck and mouth, and plays on the idea that someone coughing threatens to get you sick.
DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check.
This is a play on both checks as in money and blue verification checks on social media, with the underlying message being that there's a lot of dummies with money and or online clout, but both don't mean anything if you're not respected like Kendrick is. But Goofies with a check is also a Drake diss, with Goofy being a cartoon dog, a play on For All My Dogs, and a check being the logo for Nike, who Drake collabs with. Kendrick is calling Drake Goofy, a non-threatening dog that's popular but not feared.
Niggas clicking up, but pay not be legit, no 40 water, tell 'em.
Here Kendrick undermines the authenticity of Cole and Drake's partnership, with wordplay on the cousins Be Legit and E40, aka 40 Water, who are in a group called The Click. But Kendrick is also nodding to the beat he's rhyming over, which uses the same sample source as E40's song Look at Me.
Sound system on, blue, black, buffing on the doobie, almost grubbed. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
In these final lines, we get a direct reference to Drake's For All My Dogs, with Kendrick claiming to bury those dogs like Stephen King's horror novel Pet Cemetery. But this line is a triple entendre. First, K is for Kendrick, a 10, surrounded by 9s, Drake and Cole. Second, K is AK, surrounded by the much smaller 9mm. Finally, K plus 9 makes K9, tying a bow on the dog motif. But also notice how getting buried and cemetery in these final lines call all the way back to Kendrick's opening lines, don't pull no coffin out your mouth. A full circle moment to end this incredible verse.
Man, that nigga Kendrick is brilliant.
No,
he's
no,
like
no. He is a genius.
Yeah,
that
he's like
nigga
a
is
student
beyond
in the game, for real. To have like all that different terminology.
Student, that nigga is the master of the game, bro. Like,
no offense to Future. Future is pretty like intelligent when it comes to music wise. You think he knew what was going on, or you think
no.
you think he was just in it from a messy standpoint?
I think he heard that and was like, "Oh shit, this verse hard. I can hear that the referencing lines. I don't hear. Like, I might not hear the technicality of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
because even me, I don't listen to E40. I didn't catch all that E40.
Yeah.
shit.
The E40 bar would have been easily missed. That was easily missed for me.
I didn't catch the goofy shit.
Nah, the goofy with a check. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I didn't take the blue check part of it into consideration either.
Those two things I kind of considered. You know what I'm saying? Verification and money, but. He said something else in the verse that kind of let me know it was about Cole that I don't think many people ever really considered. Let me see if I can find the lyric to it real quick.
I feel like only parts he really was getting at Cole was the big 3 part. The big 3 part, and
that's
then,
a good point.
The first person shooter part.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's talking about Cole. You think he want to beef with Cole too, or Cole was just like a casualty of war?
I don't think that it was a casualty of war. I think this is very strategic.
You think he want to get at Cole too? He would like want to.
I think he wants to.
He want to go to war with Cole too.
I don't know that he necessarily wants to go to war, but I think it's one of those things to where I'm putting you in a box now, to where, bro, you're gonna know there's a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As far as you because Cole's been preaching like for the last few years now that he's like the GOAT of this.
Yeah, and let's be honest, this gonna be interesting from here on out. I'll get y'all like predictions of what y'all think gonna go next. Let's be honest, I feel like Cole took Kendrick's spot. Now, granted, this may be a hot take because Cole don't really got the classic albums like that, like Kendrick got. But I feel like just off the features alone, J. Cole took like Kendrick's spot because Kendrick just been quiet like the past like 6 years. Like he really ain't been dropping like that. And the album that he did drop a couple years ago, this shit was like really polarizing. Like it wasn't a good album. I know we like teeter-totter, like, okay, it was like, all right. I don't think that, what's that, Mr. Morales and the Steppers?
Yeah.
That album wasn't good to me. I don't go back and listen to that at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like with that and Kendrick being quiet and Cole, like constantly every year, they like, yeah, Cole ain't drop an album, but Cole the MVP just off features alone. I think Cole took Kendrick's spot just off of that alone.
Yeah.
Just keep dropping shit, killing features. He took that nigga's spot. So I think at this point, I think Kendrick got his back against the wall. And he gotta fight out that hole. He gotta get his spot back.
I can understand what you're saying. I don't think Kendrick views it from that point because, oh shit, having a different understanding in position. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if and when I drop, no matter what, I'm gonna get these raving reviews. You know what I'm saying? But I can see how it could be an aggravation, right? Yeah. Where I think that he's showing you that Cole ain't in a safe space is, I mean, I hope them sentiment symbolic, you two clicking up.
Okay.
I hope them sentiment symbolic, paying each other homage like that. We're two goats. And Cole was basically like saying, hey, Drake's on my level or I'm on Drake's level type shit. You know what I mean? We are equals in this realm, right?
Yeah. They both low key was kissing each other ass. 100%. Going on that
and
tour.
I said it. I was trying to say that without saying it, but the thing about that is Cole's been, like I say, rapping. He's the best shit. I hope them sentiment symbolic. My temperament bipolar. I choose violence. Why else would he say that? We know he's been beefing with Drake for years. Whether it's hidden or whatever, it's a lot of things that stir that conversation every year.
Yeah.
Saying that about Cole, I choose violence. That's something to where it's like, let me finally let this be known. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Cole hasn't had a challenge. Yeah. Since Cole has been in this position, there's been no one near him. Kendrick hasn't dropped like that. Kendrick hasn't had features like that. He's now doing a feature.
Yeah.
He just murdered this feature. Yeah. And this realistically does put both of them in a box now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think that Kendrick's looking at it from the viewpoint that Cole took my position. He's looking at it from the view, because I think he felt complacent. He felt complacent.
Yeah. That's a good point.
He was like, okay, now's a good time for me to do my Andre 3 stacks.
Yeah, I was thinking it was coming from like a vulnerable standpoint. Like it's like one of them things where I know Kendrick is pretty much like a quiet person, but I know he watched the internet. I know he see niggas saying this nigga is the MVP. Like he was getting awarded by like all the publications, like the past like 5 years. They're like, yeah, Cole is the MVP, Cole the MVP, without dropping out, Cole the MVP, Drake the MVP, Cole. That gotta eat at him.
Yeah, you're right.
Even though he got 17, I didn't even know Kendrick Lamar had 17 Grammys. That's
what?
He got 17 Grammys.
Damn, I didn't know that either.
That's like silent shit. He got nominated. I think he got 55 nominations. He got 17 Grammys. Drake got 50. And he got, let me not say just 5. 5 Grammys is a good achievement. But I was like, when the fuck did Kendrick Lamar win 17 Grammys?
Well, that's news to me. I didn't know that.
He got all the accolades, but it's like nobody championed him because the nigga just been quiet as fuck the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm a big Kendrick fan. I would listen to a Kendrick Lamar song over a Cole, but you got to give Cole his props.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just off like what he just been doing. So, Joe, you right. I feel like we both right.
100%.
I feel like we both right.
But I think that in this bar here, I think this is a very telling, like those two bars for real.
Definitely. I didn't notice that. That's definitely telling of what's going on.
I hope them sentiment symbolic, my temperament bipolar, I choose violence. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I will say this. So obviously it's about to be a war brewing on this shit. So
it's healthy.
We need this in rap.
It's healthy.
I will say this is I'm OVO amp. I'm a big Drake fan. So Drake. So when Drake was in that beef with Pusha T, he kind of lost that shit.
He did.
What helped Drake in that Pusha T beef? Pusha T not that big of an artist.
That and Pusha T self-imploded. Pusha T was just started doing green shit after he got the edge. He was like, "Oh, let me be."
Yeah, like he killed Drake, but it was one of them things where like he dropped his album, that shit didn't really sell. He did a tour. The nigga was doing like a tour in like bars and shit. Drake could just kill him like, man, that nigga broke. Yeah, he could just like pee on that nigga.
Yep.
Like he could do like material. Like when Pusha T was killing him, that nigga Pusha Drake, every line he was talking about how he got his own commercial airplane. He was just using like lavish shit. He did an interview with Elliot Wilson in his big ass house. Like, nigga, I got more bread than you.
Yeah. What really like was a telltale to me was Pusha T brought up that nigga's son and then got upset about his wife being mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you acting a certain way, yeah.
Yeah.
Without disrespecting you as a man, I'ma just say, you lost there.
Yeah, he low key like little boy Pusha T on the lavish shit, and it worked. He can't do that with Kendrick.
No.
Kendrick, I ain't gonna say Kendrick got much. You can't do no lavish. You gotta rap.
Yeah.
And that's where
That's a good point.
That's where it's gonna get sticky, because it's like, nigga, is Drake gonna want to go at Kendrick rapping?
No.
He's not.
No, because he can't be consistent enough like that.
Cole could definitely go at. Now that's gonna be more interesting. What Cole's move.
I'm gonna tell you this: Cole could go at Kendrick, and it'd be a good, entertaining beef. Cole can't beat Kendrick. I gotta put that out there now, and from my perspective. And you know, I'm a huge Cole fan, but I'm a huge Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like studying Kendrick's music, realizing how much of his music does just what we watched in those 4 bars connect throughout. There's no way you could beat him. He's been doing that since Good Kid, Mad City.
Good point.
Good Kid, Mad City was probably, and I'm being dead real here. Good Kid, Mad City was probably the greatest rap album to be released. Plays front to back with no skips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays in a way
the theme of it too. Like nobody really do themes like that.
The theme of it was amazing. Plays in a way to where you don't even realize if or when, if you're really into it and you're doing things and you're listening, right? You don't even realize that it started over. You're just locked back in, right? It's almost like it'll put you in a trance. How many of those songs tied to each other? How much of the small elements from the voicemails to sound effects and shit like that really like made differences in the album? You can't beat someone like that.
Yeah, and it's like you could flip it different stories. Like one of the theories I seen, it was like just basically about his life. The second theory, people was like it was like a murder confession, because he was talking about how, and the third one like him getting initiated into a gang. It's like different shit. Even like Damn is one of them albums where literally he dropped it where it was like in reverse.
Yeah,
like he dropped it in like a correct order, but it was actually in the wrong order.
Yeah, and
he dropped it the right way eventually. It kind of reminded me, you know, when niggas be dropping movies and they drop the black and white version of it. It was kind of like that to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kendrick, like, yeah. You
can't beat somebody like that.
Yeah. Especially Drake. I was just trying to imagine Drake, because like when he go at niggas, he kind of like little boy him and like, I'm got more bread than you. He can't do that with Kendrick. You gotta rap, nigga.
Yeah.
Even on like some man-to-man shit, that's not something nobody would respect, because Kendrick don't move like that.
Yeah.
It works against Pusha T. It works against Meek Mill, people who are trying to be flashy in our face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pusha T be rapping about coke and shit. Meek be rapping about like all that shit. Yeah. Kendrick, I seen a video today of that nigga Kendrick Lamar in the park doing burpees.
Yeah.
In a hoodie. Like, that nigga don't give a fuck about that shit. So yeah, what y'all think is gonna happen next with this whole shit?
I think it's gonna be subliminals from Cole. I do think it's gonna be subliminals from Cole. I don't think he's gonna attack it head on.
You gotta say Cole. Gotta say names. You gotta say names. You can't be no more subliminal shit. Kendrick went at them directly. No subliminals.
He definitely did, and I it's gonna be a question of, does Cole want that smoke? But that's what he in the game for.
He got to.
He in the game for this. Like Cole loves that kind of battle. So
well nigga,
we finna see, yeah. But I do think he gonna come out with a subliminal first. I don't think he's gonna come out and attack at Kendrick.
You think he gonna get at Kendrick? He gotta get at Future too.
Who?
Cole gotta get at Future too.
Why?
Okay, Cole don't gotta get at Drake. Cole, yeah, you right. Future didn't really say nothing about it. Drake gotta get at Drake gotta get at Future. Drake gotta get at Future.
Drake actually has to do the most in this situation.
What do you think, Danny?
I didn't even think about that because Drake's got to go at Kendrick and
you gotta get at Metro
and Metro
and you gotta get at
and Future.
You battling
He got his hands.
beef,
He got his hands full.
Because the Kendrick beef really is like no. Let me say it like this: for Kendrick, Metro and Future are legit just the distraction.
Okay.
They keep Drake constantly busy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta write this for them. You know what I'm saying? Because Metro's gonna produce his motherfucking ass off. And anybody that does have any problem with Drake and is willing to address it on record, Metro will throw him a beat from the looks of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to further his push. With Future, he drops enough music, whether he beefs with Drake or not, that separation is felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Drake's end. Drake been riding Future's shoulders for a minute now.
Yeah. Shit, on his last album, he had a song called "What Will Pluto Do?"
Yeah, that's great.
He be sack riding Future, so I'm pretty sure he hurt that Future ain't fucking with him.
All right.
Yeah.
And then with this Kendrick shit, like, you got to be meticulous, masterful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna see. I think the most pressure on Drake. He got the most to lose. Cole was already talking about retiring and how it wasn't fun for him and yada yada.
Nah, he building up to this album.
Who? Cole?
Cole about to drop an album.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What? Maybe we'll get the beef then.
I think it's called, ain't it called or he already dropped the Fall Off.
Oh, damn, he do got the Fall Off. But I thought that the Fall Off was supposed to be, initially I thought it was supposed to be like a retirement album.
I don't know. Well, you got this nigga. You got this 5'2" nigga from Compton on his ass.
5'2" is crazy.
You got this nigga going. You got this nigga. You can't retire.
You're absolutely right.
It's funny because before we record, niggas watching Creed. So it's kind of like Creed. So in the Creed, he retired, and this nigga Jonathan Majors came out of nowhere. He like, nah, you can't retire, nigga.
Yeah.
It's kind of like damn near the same thing. Like, nah, you can't retire. You gotta get on your shit.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think gonna happen next, Danny?
I think, like when you said, with Cole's dropping this new album, I think, I don't know. I think he might have something to say on that album.
He gonna have to.
Yeah. He got to.
If he want to sell anything, he got to put something on that.
That's a good point.
If you and I don't know if y'all ever seen the first person shooter video.
Yeah,
shit is a circus.
It is.
It's one of them things. It's like, nigga, we the two goats of the rap game. Nobody else fucking with us.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's one scene where these niggas got on Spider-Man outfits and they doing like the point and shit. It's like it's a corny video.
Yeah. And
then like one of the scenes, like they just doing like they shooting like the basketball and they can see who like it's like a competition. Like nigga, like as a matter of fact, on one of the bars, it's like we the goats. Like he the goat, I'm the goat, we the goats.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just us two. If you gonna be on something, it's just me and Drake at the top and nobody else. And this nigga threatening y'all niggas crown.
Yeah.
And you don't rap.
Yeah,
you out of here, nigga. You gotta rap, nigga.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. This one of those things to where it goes back to raising stakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga don't show up, your career might fall off after this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's exactly why I said that nigga Kendrick Lamar is back against the wall.
Nah, I don't feel like.
Not literally.
Yeah. I don't feel like Kendrick. Honestly, I don't even feel like this was necessary for Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick could have did this a different way.
I think so. I think Kendrick Lamar always gonna sell his records.
Yeah.
He always gonna be considered like one of the best, but I think he just needed, it was like a wake up call.
Yeah, he needed to remind niggas.
He like slap niggas up and be like, I know I dropped some weak shit the last time.
Yeah.
I know y'all was trying to take my spot away, but no, nigga, I'm here. At this point, what Kendrick need to do, he need to drop an album.
Really?
End of the summer, because Taylor Swift about to drop, and I don't want. It's about to be quiet for niggas for a couple months. But soon as Taylor Swift numbers get out the way, Kendrick drop his shit. Cole, and then Drake was saying he was done. Nah, Drake, you got to drop too.
Drake can't be done.
Yeah, he can't be done. I don't know if y'all niggas listen to the For All the Dogs Deluxe. Drake was rapping on that.
On them last 6, bruh.
He was barring up on that.
That nigga really went crazy.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the song with him and Cole when they was going back and forth. They were rapping their ass off on that. So Drake just he gotta like not even do the singing shit. He gotta give us like a whole album just rapping.
I've been saying this.
And he'll be good. See,
I've been saying this.
See, Joe, when you say that, I don't be listening because I like singing Drake too.
But
I like R&B Drake a lot.
But you can't stamp your name as number one and be an R&B nigga.
But the nigga was doing it.
Yeah. He was like a pop artist. I think that's the thing that no one like considers though. You know what I mean? And not to sound no kind of way, but that definitely puts you in your own category, which is why Drake lived there for so long.
You know what advantage Kendrick got over both of them? He got 4 black grandparents.
That was the realest, most ignorant.
That's gonna take him over the top. He got 4 black grandparents. He got the advantage just off that alone.
That nigga won on edge.
He ain't got no white mama, so he won off that alone, man. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
I'm excited, man. What this gonna do?
I'm looking forward to it.
Underlying person nobody mentioning that's a part of this beef is also 21 Savage.
How?
That nigga Metro Boomin, he tweeted, he said, "You already picked your size, don't come over here." And he was like directed that at 21 Savage. So it's like, damn, we ain't gonna get no more. What them shit was called? Savage mode? We ain't getting no more Savage modes.
Damn.
Now, I just mentioned 21 Savage because he like was on their side. And 21 Savage usually was always on, him and Future used to collab. I just mentioned them. 21 Savage ain't gonna give us no bars. So I just mentioned them because it's like underlying the person that nobody mentioning.
Yeah.
I thought you was about to say Crit.
Come on, bro.
Speaking of which, I'm glad you brought him up. So you and Mo are the only 2 people I know that don't fuck with Crit. What's the
Mo? You a real nigga.
so what's your beef with Crit?
I think his music just. I like his beginning shit.
Yeah.
I just think what he doing is lame.
Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. I applaud him for stepping out of doing the country rap tunes, but that last album, I wasn't feeling that at all.
I'm gonna be really honest about Crit. He got exposed once he met quote unquote mainstream, and he couldn't use them samples.
Yeah.
I think that's what niggas was fucking with the samples.
Yeah.
Once he couldn't get them samples cleared, the music started falling off.
Nah, the music definitely was different.
Once you get your shit off, Joe, I got another example.
I think that it was just that his songs went from being so like real and relatable, right, to being more moody and more I don't know, like his whole aura changed, but it was always like it sounded in the same bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have that same excitement anymore. You know what I'm saying?
His topics got boring.
Yeah.
I just love my bad.
30
Just
subs.
again, I'm about to. you beat me to the
My
punch. I was
bad.
gonna say because I know every time I listen, y'all bring up Crit. I know Am's gonna be like, yeah, we ain't trying to hear my sub 38.
Yeah.
I think he just dropped another my sub. I feel like that happens every time we mention him. Every time we mention Crit, another my sub come out.
So he does listen to the podcast. Apparently,
I don't hate Crit. Not for if Crit was to come in here and he was to do, I would interview the fuck out of Crit, and it would be a classic episode. I would interview Crit because I was a fan of his beginning so much.
Yeah.
it's just the new shit. I want to like the nigga. I don't want to just hate on the nigga.
Right.
But it's just like he don't give me nothing to like.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things like, all right. But what I was about to say was, so he been putting a lot of his shit, like re-putting it up online. And you know he can't clear some of them samples. So some of the songs he like reprised and redid. And without the sample, and they don't sound as good.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll listen to one of them. What's the one where it's like a drawing of him in like as a kid?
Forever in a Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, forever and a day. Yeah.
I listened to that. He put it on Apple Music maybe 2 years ago, and he did some of the beats over, and I was like, nah,
It's not hitting the same.
it's not hitting to say without the samples.
Yeah. I feel
Crit could rap,
But I ain't gonna lie. Forever and a Day to me was when I started to notice like there's not the peak that like the incline rather that we were anticipating.
Yeah.
I feel like when I heard Forever in a Day, and it was like it matched up with King and Remembering Time and all that shit. I really thought he was about to be a star.
I thought that he would be a huge Southern artist, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought maybe he was gonna be like a Currency? I don't know. For a second, I just thought he was gonna be a star.
King Remembered in Time, I thought he had that potential, right?
Yeah.
Forever in a Day, it didn't feel like it was up at that same realm, though I was a huge fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because to me, Cole and them were really stamping themselves as rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crit was making songs, southern songs. You know what I mean? So
I will say this: Crit definitely made the better beats out of everybody. I'm not a big fan of J. Cole beats.
yeah, that nigga was making some booty for a while.
You remember that video when he was playing that song for Jay-Z? Terrible.
Bro.
He was bobbing his head to that weak ass shit. I'm like, bro, this shit ass. No, stop it, dog. Like,
He produced Mr. Nice Watch too, didn't he?
yeah.
That shit was ass.
Nah, yeah. But Crit, yeah, he definitely. And then the experimental shit he doing right now, he's doing like a lot of like blues and shit. It's not good.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
It's different.
Yeah, man. I'm not feeling it, man. This is like, I wanted to be a fan of him, but he just not giving me. Because I remember I went to the store the day it dropped, Catalactica.
Yeah.
I bought that shit the day it dropped. And I played that shit. I was just skipping through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man.
Just nothing sticking.
Gotta let.
Yeah. I feel you 100% on
I was
that.
like, bro, where the samples at? And they were like, Def Jam wasn't trying to clear nothing.
Yeah.
All right. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then he independent now, so he definitely ain't getting shit cleared.
Yeah.
So, man. Yeah, Crit, man. He had potential,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
You know, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good run, a little blog era. He one of the best out of the blog era. But
For sure.
He gave us some hits, but it just nothing ain't really stick for real, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're gonna wrap a bow on this Kendrick and all that shit, man. I'm interested. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. It might be spooky for OVO. If it ended up being spooky for OVO, it is what it is.
That nigga Kendrick studying owls right now.
You gonna see that nigga kill an owl.
Bruh.
Or you gonna see that nigga with an owl on his arm.
It's gonna be a song with him and Ozzy Osbourne, and Ozzy just gonna bite the owl head off.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I definitely love that spirit of competition.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we need that shit.
Yeah.
You weak ass niggas, get the fuck out of here. Nah, we keep the if we go into an era where like niggas just gotta rap, let us just keep the shit they doing in New York, the sexy drill music, the Cash Capone. Let's keep that. I'm fucking with that music. I don't know if y'all hip to that, but yeah, salute to that.
Sexy drill.
It's called sexy. It's called sexy drill music, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna talk about this one nigga real quick. So I ain't know they garnishing niggas' waves for the fan duels, man. For the fan duel shit. Danny, where you at? Can y'all bet?
I want to say yes.
Man, so Florida, we just recently was able to bet. They got these niggas in a trance.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas betting all their rent money.
Yeah.
Bro. All right, so let's say a sports bettor who turned a $2 parlay into $1,500 is stunned after he received an email from FanDuel that his winnings have been garnished by child support.
Damn.
Yeah, they took all bruh shit. Nigga, I was
damn, that's crazy.
See me, I'll be trying to turn everything into a win. So let's say he got some back child support, and let's say he owed like maybe like $2,000. Now he's owed $500, nigga.
That nigga obviously owe a lot more than that.
Damn, I would be sick.
And they only had $2 to bet.
Oh yeah, definitely that $2,000. I mean, yeah, $2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he had left after they garnished his.
No. The $2 is what he put down, and he won $1,500.
Damn,
that's sickening.
So they garnished all of his winnings.
Yep. Yeah, hold on, go down again. Because that bitch say something. Hold on.
Right here.
Yeah. Any other cash winnings prior to the account suspension will be available. That's crazy.
Cold game.
Hey man, the moral of the story, bro. Pay your
child support. Man.
Yeah.
I would love to be a fly on the wall when he got that email.
Yeah, he had to be sick.
Oh damn. So they basically told him, hey, so niggas listening, if you have back child support that you owe, on FanDuel, they are saying that they are garnishing any wages that return a 300 to 1 odds.
So you can win money, but if you
gotta be within a certain threshold.
Oh, so you win some weak ass parlays, you good. Like let's say, because I've been seeing a lot of niggas.
Like if he would have turned that 2 to 300, you know what I'm saying?
He would have got his bread.
Nah, that's still too much.
Maybe 100.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, if he would have did it for 100, he would have won.
I like the way they tried to soften the blow by adding kind regards at the end. Like that makes it go like that's gonna make him feel better.
Yeah, fuck you, fuck FanDuel. Yeah, if they took the $1,500, yeah, he owed some bread for his child support.
Yeah,
now you better be lucky you didn't get locked up, nigga. And I hope this nigga I hope whoever this nigga is, he not like a deadbeat dad or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got a picture of him and his daughter from the looks of it.
I'd be mad as fuck if I see her. I'm like, man, I see your ass every week.
Yeah,
and I just want $1,500. You owe me $1,500.
That's real.
I'm on child support. And I see your ass every day.
Straight up, I'd be paid.
Because there be niggas on child support. They be seeing their kids every day, and I be like, bro, I don't know how you do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's insanity.
Yeah, man. Hey, niggas, yeah, moral of the story, pay your child support.
Or don't have kids.
Yeah, we go with that, too.
Shit.
All right, we run through real niggas we can think need their ass beat real quick. I don't think, I did all mine on the main show. Oh, Joe, you got yours?
Yeah, this my real nigga of the week.
It's been a long time since, Eufaula has been in the state championship. And since day one, I remember the first day Coach Smith came in the gym, he told me, he said, if you want to be a state champion, you got to be different. Everybody can't be a state champion. And I never forget a word that man said to me. And each and every second that wind down, I was just thinking, I gotta be different. I gotta separate myself.
That music is hilarious.
I gotta separate myself and show that I'm different. Because I wanted to be a state champion. And we fell 1 point short. But I know all of those young guys in that locker room, they have a bright future. Because everything that I've been through, they're going through. And they still have to go through. So it's only gonna make them better. This man right there is the best coach I ever had in my life. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
That's awesome. Real quick, Terrell, you talk about being different, and to the fans in the stands and to all of us, you look different out there. You play with a lot of emotion, a lot of fire.
But nah, man, hey, look, it's always good to see, brother making a difference in someone young's life,
Oh yeah. Before I'm gonna go back. I forgot I had this one. Orlando Brown. Somebody just randomly gave him a ride on the side.
Hell yeah, that's it. Orlando! What's going on, man?
They just so happy to see him walking.
You good, bro? Here you come. Hey, what's going on, man? You good, bro? Yeah. Man, what's up? That motherfucking face every day, man. Yeah, man. Just welcome to the smoke shop. Hey, what you doing out here? All right, fucking what's up? Hold on, my car dirty, Orlando. He gonna get his car. He gonna go inside. But don't you gotta keep going straight? We can cut through this back way right here. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Sorry, man. Go on the other side.
Salute, that's dope.
Where was this at?
Houston.
He was about to go get some vagina.
He said he was going to a smoke shop, man. Stop
two women pulled up on him.
Well, one of them looked like she don't like what he has.
She was excited when he got there.
Nigga, it's Orlando Brown. You want me excited seeing Orlando Brown?
No. That nigga's a drug addict.
All right, bro. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Nigga never watched That So Raven, man.
Bro,
you're ignorant. Danny, you got a real nigga of the week.
Man, real nigga of the week, I gotta give it to y'all. And
I'm about to say we gotta give it to you for pulling up on us and always supporting us.
Yeah, appreciate it. And I gotta give real niggas of the week to Mo and Mike from We're Just the Messages. Make sure y'all check them out too. Seriously.
For sure.
Brother. Yeah, we gotta pull up on them. We owe them. We owe them.
Shit, sure. Hey, but he's mine now.
All right, bro. They just stole my beaver nuggets. I did all these on a main show. I don't know if I had they need to ask me. Real quick, yo, how you feel about Tia Kemp?
Tia Kemp, she's on drugs.
She
was here?
Yeah, she was in Jacksonville. I talked about her on the main show. I thought I was so ignorant. Like, all the people in Jacksonville went to go see her. They paid like $50 to go see her. All she did was shuck and jive and light this little ass blunt all night.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would you go and see her?
Oh, that's one of the issues we got in our community. We make anybody famous.
Seriously.
We'll make a hamster famous. If a hamster got motion, we'll make a hamster famous.
He said a hamster got motion.
Like why? Like where do you need to see Tia Kemp light up blunt all night? Watch TV, nigga.
Man, why would you want to be in her vicinity? Like,
exactly. I just don't get it, man.
I just can't get that visual out of my head of a hamster, and y'all just like, man, that fuck nigga snapping.
So Jacksonville niggas that see a hamster.
It's definitely a nigga that would say that.
No troll. Lil RT came down here. He had the club packed in Jacksonville. That shit is embarrassing, dog. Why the fuck do y'all want to see an 8-year-old that's be cussing in a nightclub? Like, that's corny. Jacksonville niggas weird, man. I got this one chick, man. I don't know where the fuck she came from. I think she from Houston. No, she from Chicago. She had went to a Waffle House and I guess it was dirty. I don't know.
Oh, I heard about that.
If you was in Atlanta, do not come to this shit right here. Don't come to this bullshit. This nasty ass shit. Don't fucking come there. It's nasty as fuck in there. It's dirty in there. How the fuck are y'all cleaning while there's customers? I don't want to fucking smell bleach while I'm biting into my fucking waffle. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit is disgusting. Like, I couldn't even wait for my Uber in there. I'm so ready to go. Like, I've never been ready to go nowhere quicker. Is this my ride? This better be him. I'm ready. Like, I cannot. I'd rather fucking eat my food. I can't eat that shit. We only came here because the last place we went, they talk about an hour wait. So I'm like, okay, we could just go to Waffle House because I got a shoot at 4 that I'm supposed to be going to. But no. Shit is nasty.
I'll stop right there. First of all, I'll kiss her on her forehead. But besides that freaky shit, I had to get that out the way. It had to be said. But anyway, besides that. What she thought Waffle House was Benihana? Nigga, what the fuck is Waffle House? And it's open 24 hours.
Nigga, you actually go there because it's dirty. It's like, what's the dirtiest Waffle House in the city?
Yeah. I went to a Waffle House in Atlanta when I was there last week. That shit it had 2 people working. That's why like this food about to be fired. They only got 2 employees working.
Yeah. The Waffle House I went to Saturday morning, I want to say it had 3, but the lady had been there since 7 the day before.
Yeah.
I did
not want to. Also, when I was in Atlanta, I did not want to eat Waffle House. I'm about to throw Banks under the bus. It's slander Banks time.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I salute Banks. But I wanted, so Joe done been out of town with me a million times. When I go out of town, I do not want to eat places that's in Jacksonville.
Right.
Yeah. So I wanted to go to this place called Hungry as Fuck. Banks told me something. Nah, man, I want Waffle. I think I want Waffle House, big fella. I'm like, bro, we got Waffle House in Jacksonville on every corner. He was like, nah, I want Waffle House. I eat the Waffle House and McDonald's. I'm like, bro, I ain't about to eat this shit by myself. I'm like, all right, I go to Waffle House with you, nigga. It was all right. But it was like, nigga, if I'm out of town, I don't want no places that's another player. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it. You won this round.
Yeah.
I was tired, but yeah. I ate Waffle House.
I'd rather eat at a food truck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I had ate at Waffle House. To be honest, I haven't had Waffle House in like 2012, so I didn't even know what to get. But it tastes all right. It was straight.
Man, look, I love Waffle House. I'm a Waffle House supporter, nigga.
Yeah, I love Waffle House too. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Especially after a long night.
See, I'm one of the niggas where if you can't order online or pick up, I don't want it. So I always used to do that, but apparently, like, you can order online at Waffle House now. So, like, all right, I'll start going now.
I ain't even know that. I done checked online a couple times, but
yeah, she wildin'. She first of all, Waffle House open 24 hours. Of course, it's going. They're going to clean it for you.
Yeah. And then they put jalapenos in their hash browns, so you can't complain about a spot like that. So.
Yeah. She from fucking Chicago, man. Don't make me slander Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. No slander Chicago, man. My last they need their ass beat. It's the family of Speaker Knockers. Rest in peace, Speaker Knockers. It was recently the 10th anniversary of his death, and I don't know. I guess even though he died, rent is still due for his family. So. They found all his old beats on one of his old ass computers, and they put it online, and it's some of the worst beats a nigga ever heard in my life. So let's get it.
Okay, did you cut it off? No, bro. That nigga put a goat on that bitch, bro.
Hey, Joe, see if you can freestyle to this.
All right,
come on, let's. Nah, bro, Speaking Knockers got to haunt them for the rest of their life.
He got to team up with Jet Jackson.
This is some shit he probably was drunk as fuck on his computer making beats, and he didn't want these shit to ever see the light of day, and they said, "Fuck it, we about to drop."
Somebody else was playing on that nigga computer.
Yeah, might have been that nigga Ghost. I got this one from you, Joe.
Bitch. Like, she's just really scary as fuck. Like, I don't care. She's really scary as fuck.
That's nasty.
That's disgusting. Shawty deserved to be killed.
They gotta ban these shows, bro. You remember back in the day, the good old days in reality shows, like Flavor.
It was just a little fight or two, and you keep it moving.
It may be like 3 fights the whole season.
Yeah.
They went camping. They made s'mores.
Yeah.
They did competitions. These new shows, they just in an Airbnb and they just brawling every episode, fighting. Like, bro, what is this, dog? Who is this? What bro said? Who this for?
Who this for?
Yeah, like, nigga, who watches this shit?
Every single punch, bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
None of them have anything of value to ever like talk about. So
I'm sorry, I watch wrestling, but any woman that watch shit like that, I judge you. Like, you're not a good person.
That's funny.
Because you gotta let women watch what they watch. So like, if a woman watch like Love and Hip Hop, like it's cool.
Do your thing,
If you watch this Zeus Network shit,
that's degenerate type shit.
Yeah, this is where they literally just sit in the house all day. And I seen one where the girl, she got all her shit snatched and she just had 2 braids, and I'm like, what does this do for you?
Yeah,
it's like low. What the girl said, low vibrational.
Mm-hmm.
This is low vibe. This is a low vibrational plate.
So that's what the Zeus Network consists of.
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard a bunch of shit about the Zeus Network. But
hold on. I can't slander all Zeus. I'm an avid watcher of Jocelyn Cabaret. They do competitions on that, and the fighting is not. And I like to look at the women also.
Okay. What's that? I'm a freak above. Did I see that in?
Yeah, some. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know this was your first shoes. The weave shoes.
Oh yeah. Them literally like wigs on shoes, bro.
Yeah,
it's like hair.
Yeah, I think I did all these on the
on
main
heels.
Show. Danny, you got anyone?
What is bro doing?
Oh, that's Chom Time. He had ate a duck coochie.
I know what that was.
I don't think y'all want to see that.
No, we don't, bro. Get it off the screen. Actually, light skin activities.
He the king of Detroit, though. Danny, you got one?
Well, they need an ass beat?
Yeah, who need an ass beat?
Oh, man. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I wouldn't say she needs an ass beat, but she be getting on my damn nerves. Amanda Seals. I'm sick of her.
Her career beat her ass.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's who beating her ass.
I mean, she really should get into acting and leave all that other shit, you know?
No, she's in acting.
Well, I mean...
She was complaining the other day. She said she can't get a role. She said she's blackballed.
Oh, damn.
And everybody was retweeting. They were like, because they don't like you, nigga.
Right.
Simple as that.
And she did some weird shit when she was on Insecure. She was saying how they didn't like her and shit, like all that shit. Like, yeah, you're blackballed.
Really?
And especially Issa Rae. Issa Rae got motion in Hollywood.
Right. I was like, yo, she had such a good role on Issa Rae. I didn't know that was Amanda Seales for a long time.
Yeah, Amanda Seales said they was acting weird towards her. They were saying all kind of blavity shit. They were saying they were attacking her blackness and all that shit.
She does that. She uses like, I'm a proud black female, like, in every which way to where it actually like hurts her.
Remember that shit she did to Myra Rose? She said she had sexually harassed her, and like she just completely made that up. Yeah, she's not a good person, so she deserves everything she get.
Yeah, she just was advocating for Sean King, if I ain't mistaken.
Yep. Also, she used to be on My Brother and Me, and she was hating on Goo Punch also.
Oh, you can't hate on Goo Punch.
She was hating on Goo Punch, so it's fuck her forever.
Yeah, and Sean King too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and Dan Schneider too.
Hey, Sean King, he need to be careful because he converted a Muslim, and you don't scam one of them. No, he converted Islam. If you scam one of them,
you dying.
They gonna cut one of your hands off. Yeah. So you better be careful over there. They're gonna hit you with a sharp rock. So he gonna scam the wrong one. So good luck to that nigga.
I don't get why everything in his life has to be so publicized. Like he's a weird individual.
Yeah. It's called finesse and rent due.
Yeah.
So everything he got to do is a rollout. But hey, this been a good one, man. Shout out to Danny pulling up on us.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. Seriously.
Nah, you the real nigga this week, man.
Shit, I'll take that.
But promote all your stuff.
Yeah, so baseball podcast is called At the Plate with Danny Foxworth. You can find that on all streaming platforms. And I have another podcast called Since We Last Spoke with Danny Foxworth. And you can also find those on all streaming platforms. And all the videos from my episodes you can find on my YouTube channel, which is at Danny Foxworth 843. My IG is also Danny Foxworth 843, and so is my Twitter. But Twitter is spelled FOXWRTH 843. It's only 1 O in the last name instead of 2. Fuck with your boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, with all that said, we out.